in. Okay, there we go.
I still don't trust Vicky, by the way.
That's probably a good thing. See, he is a reporter.
Yeah, never trust reporters.
Yes, close the secret door, because we would be stupid to leave it open. Okay, seriously, what controls that door? Is it just that chess piece?
Mr. Wayne.
Apparently.
That's not good security.
You remember Seto Kaiba had the same thing in his, like, his entrance to Kaiba Land or something.
Yeah, right.
Did anyone watch Yu-Gi-Oh? Or was that
No,
just
I can't remember, but
To wield the axe.
You're being asked to step down from your position as CEO.
See? Knew you weren't gonna do shit.
At least until this whole mess gets cleaned up. We were out of options, I'm afraid.
I
This
mean,
is just a temporary setback.
Well, that's entirely up to you, Bruce. You need to prove to the board that you can be trusted in the seat.
prove what?
Lie low.
What did I
Don't cause a
Yeah,
scene.
prove
I
what?
didn't do anything.
I asked to slow all this down, but the press release is going out as we speak. There will be a public event in the morning where you will formally announce your resignation. I'm sorry, Bruce. I tried to fight for you.
You're
The
making
board
Wayne
believes this is the
step
only
down
logical
from
course of
Wayne
action.
Cope.
You know
I
what?
see where they're
X.
coming from.
Well, you should have fought harder. The board would have listened to you.
They'd already
Good.
made up
She
their
does.
minds. I did what I could. You have to trust me on that.
I don't trust you at all.
Our stock is tanking. The board is losing confidence. Wayne Enterprises needs a new face.
Yes, without the
They
face
already
of
had a
Wayne.
candidate in mind. I thought it was... I was outvoted. Remember, he'd only be interim CEO.
Oh, you're gonna hate this next part, Archimage.
And who would that be?
Oswald Cobblepot.
Are they out of
so
their
boy.
goddamn
Good to see you
minds?
again.
I'm sorry, I don't know.
You're too shocked.
What a chilly greeting.
I was way too shocked.
As you know, Oswald's parents were, well, victims of your father's actions.
Okay,
This
so we're
company
just
was
ignoring
built on
the
the
fact
land
that
he
he
stole
burned
from
the
the
RV
Cobblepot
shot
family.
Oh, the board
did
don't
I
having
miss
me step
something?
in with
He
the
was wearing the
big
mask the
PR.
whole time.
He was
What
wearing a
better
mask.
way
No
to
one
show
knows it was
Gotham
him,
that
apparently.
Wayne Enterprises
Apparently
is
they can't
committed
figure
to
out a
righting the
voice when
wrongs
there's only
of the
one person in
past?
Gotham who talks
Happy
like
to
that.
help any way I can.
You can argue that it was
People
being
aren't much
modulated
behind
or
the
something,
Wayne
so...
name now.
Again,
And considering
Czech
that your
dialect.
parents
Only one.
Hey.
I
from
refuse
mine,
to believe
I
that
hear
there are
you've been
more
keeping
people other
yourself
than
pretty busy,
Cobblepot.
Oswald. You sure you can handle this? I mean, wasn't there a revolution that you had to handle?
I'm a brilliant multitasker.
The board has complete confidence in Mr. Cobblepot.
So,
As his resume goes into great
remember how
detail,
you say you thought
his
there was a
endeavors
mole
have
in
been
Wayne
quite
Tech who
successful.
could
Besides,
put a hole in our
the company
security?
basically runs itself
Yeah.
at this point. The CEO is mostly a figurehead.
Yeah,
Don't make
this doesn't
harder
help.
than it has to be.
I know what you want to say.
Hey,
I know what
Hey.
you wanted to say, Archimage. I
You
know
know
what you.
better.
I know what.
Too
And I
good
was
to
gonna
be
tell
true.
you, it's not. It
You
would
might
do
want to have
nothing.
more confidence in your own board.
Why the
resume
bull that
checks
fired
out.
you?
And
confidence
his
in my
references
damn.
Why would I
are
have
all
confidence in
glowing.
this thing that does
Who?
not
You're
have
quite
confidence in
welcome
me?
to call them yourself.
That won't be necessary. I'm afraid we need you to leave the building immediately. We'll have your personal effects.
Wow.
Yep, knew she was a bitch. Sorry, I know that tone, and is he hovering on the ground?
Congratulations, Bruce. I couldn't be prouder of you. Alfred. Oh, how sweet. Graduation present? Surely we could let him take this along.
You're waving your hand at me, taking my personal objects.
Oh, Bruce.
Who saw that coming?
Clumsy, clumsy. No wonder you're not being trusted with nice things anymore.
I'll call someone in to clean
I'm
that
going
up.
to say this.
It'll only take a minute.
Oh, Bruce and I can handle it. No trouble.
Hey.
Right, Bruce.
I
Apologies, don't
would
know
told
where my
him to
head
make
was.
it pick it up.
Probably halfway out the door, mate. No worries.
Yeah, that must be it.
Punching him feel really gratifying.
Careful,
Though.
clean that up, Oz. You might cut yourself.
Time to go, Bruce.
Oh, fuck
yes, Bruce. Time to go. I have a little redecorating to do. Your taste is a little too discreet for me. I think that maybe I'll add a fish tank.
You know what, X?
A large one.
X,
Something
now it's being a
exotic.
dick.
Go to hell, Oswald.
When I get there, I'll say
Good.
hello to your parents.
This way, Bruce.
Good, he's an asshole. Enough. Should
Man,
have punched him.
I'm gonna say this before you guys ask. I think he took the Black Knight
I'll
with
have
him,
IT come set you up.
which mean
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
he
Yeah, he
can't
did.
properly activate the security door to go down, if I recall
No,
correctly.
he thought that through.
Yeah, but
That
get
also
ready.
being
He
said-
that before he opened the door.
That being said, he has access to the whole office, so he can just break the damn wall.
It happened, didn't it? They're out of their minds. They can't do this to you.
This isn't over yet, Lucius.
The entrance.
I took care of it.
We can't let anyone find out what's down there, Bruce. There are ways they could get in. You know that.
Hey,
Think you can keep an eye on things while I'm gone?
I don't know.
Lucius, I need to know there's someone I can trust on the inside.
I'm here for you, Bruce. I've always been here for you, not them. If I stay, I'll have to stop working on our side project. That means no new tech, no repairs if you need them. I could keep an eye on things for you. Let you know what they're up to. Feed you what information I can. But I
X.
can't risk Cobblepot finding
Oh,
out what I'm up to.
interesting.
No, Lucius, I need you to stay here.
But
You're the only ally I have in this building. It's important. I
Interesting.
need you to be my eyes and ears.
all
Because
right,
if I
can do
recall,
that.
I think this
Keep
have
Oswald out of R&D.
this
Let me know
make
if
a
anything
difference
comes up.
on how this episode ends.
Keep that drive
And
safe.
no.
Oh, I should say how the next one begins.
That it might. I don't know.
Because
Yeah,
if
they-
I recall, I believes if
Bruce
he's
Wayne will
working
speak
for
on the issue
you,
at a press event tomorrow morning,
he can
where
secure
we'll learn
your
more about
your
his decision to
comms.
step down. More on that in a moment.
I still can't believe it.
Which part?
I wish life were easier for you, Bruce. It's just one thing after another.
X.
That's why I'm glad I have you, Al.
Always.
Someone haven't read Death in the Family.
With the children of
Let's
Arkham
ignore that
accessing Wayne Tech, I have to figure out what their next move is.
Okay, your call.
Yeah, I'll go with Gotham Feed.
Okay, so this is just telling us what's going on right now.
Oh, it's Media Feed.
Okay.
That shit.
Okay.
Sorry,
That's
I
what
thought
I
it was like Gotham's telecommunications or something.
Because I know Codex just take you straight to the carousel page I've been showing.
Bring up a
Don't we have
searchable
that
network of
flash
all
drive?
possible electronic traffic related to Wayne Enterprises. If the children of Arkham are in our system, all of this is potentially accessible.
All of this?
Lucius was very thorough. It means that they could have eyes and ears into almost everything in Gotham. Just like Batman. They had access to the GCPD, we know that. The real question is, what else they'd be interested in. Filter for possible targets based on known Children of Arkham activity. Patients committed to Arkham going back 20 years.
A rather extensive list.
With my father's signature as the transferring doctor. Security footage.
These date back decades.
Alfred, the video at the debate. It's real. This is how they found their evidence. Something Hill did gave them access. At least now I know the truth.
So, Thomas Wayne was a real dick, huh?
In this version, yes.
No,
Damn.
Yes, I know it takes time,
The
but...
understatement of the century, considering I've got at least one of my guys in the ER.
Yes, just please let me know when it happens. The children of Arkham aren't going to wait on us.
Suppose I can understand the truth of that.
Harvey has no idea. It's impossible to tell if the children of Arkham have access to this, but if they do, any action he takes against them, they'll see coming.
Are you done here, sir?
I would say give me a minute.
Yeah, B.
Not yet.
Because I think we can listen to all of them.
Yeah,
Or we
I
can at
don't
least
think
view
that-
all of them.
I don't really think it's time sensitive on warning Harvey.
City Hall, record of Gotham mayors.
Hill had been in office for so long, it's hard to remember a time when he wasn't mayor.
Look at this. Theodore Cobblepot. Deceased 2 weeks before the election.
Ouch. Guessing that
Gotham
was.
Courthouse.
Yeah.
All public records pass through this place. Oh, look at this. Oswald's public record. None of this is right.
His whole criminal history doesn't exist as far as the rest of the world is concerned.
This must be what the board saw.
Not a blemish in sight.
Wonder if they've cleared out all the Wayne tech.
Come on, looking at him.
This is ridiculous, Gordon. Do you know how much all this equipment costs? We don't have the budget to replace it all.
It's a risk we've got to take, Commissioner. If the children of Arkham can hack into our systems, we're completely ineffective.
And you think going into situations completely blind is any better?
Considering the alternative, yes.
Sounds like they've got the situation under control.
Good.
Agreed.
One less problem to deal with. I've seen enough. I have to go warn Harvey.
Lord Harvey!
Keep an eye on this, Alfred, and have Lucius look into it as well. We need to find a way to lock them out.
At this point, I would just turn off the system.
Well, keep in mind, though, that if Wayne Enterprises is most of the communications system in Gotham, that's virtually shutting down...
Well,
all of
I
Gotham.
mean turning off the back door.
Would it be that simple?
I don't know how they set up that back door, though.
I mean, the back door is probably linked into the entire system, so it probably shut everything down.
Yeah, it probably would.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Wayne, welcome. You can go on in.
I'm back. Yes, that's right. The back.
I'll need a rental in the meantime.
Great,
Harvey?
care.
Back here, Bruce. Take a seat. I'll be right out. Oh, come on, not today. Stop. Have to stop.
X.
You need some help back there?
No, I'm fine. Well,
That's
as good
a
as
lie.
it's gonna get. You know, Bruce, I've been looking forward to this my entire career. The day Harvey Dent takes his official portrait as mayor of Gotham.
Okay.
And he looks like this.
Wow. It's not as bad as I thought.
I'm glad you survived the trip up here, Bruce. You want to tell me what's going on? I didn't keep you waiting that long, did I?
X.
Look, don't freak out, but I think the children of Arkham are listening in on you. You're in danger. They could have tabs on everything that goes on.
He got
in this
the coin.
office. Who you're talking to, where you're going, everything.
Damn it! God, I knew it. I knew it had to be true. Bastards! They're like cockroaches. Damn it! Those children of Arkham jumped me. God, it's only getting worse.
That must hurt.
It's out of control. I can't stop it.
X.
Well, Harvey, you drew attention to yourself with that speech. You need to be more careful.
Careful is what got us into this mess. Harvey Dent does everything by the book. But that isn't working. Barely. Slowly. I'd like to see you are you gonna
What
fix
is
this
happening?
mess?
Simple. Easy. Curfews after dark. Checkpoints at every bridge.
Hey.
Mandatory identification.
Hey,
Snap out of it.
hey.
We all need to snap out of it.
Jesus.
Okay.
And I should say this
Sorry
conversation
about that,
go
Bruce.
exactly the same if nothing is wrong with his face.
Yeah,
Guess I
this
got
will
a
happen
bit
all
lost
the-
there. I'm probably not getting enough sleep these days.
Hey.
Stress. It's just the stress.
Did you really mean all that? What you said?
Well, you know what's sad? He's probably
Mr.
still
Dent?
worked up to
The
normal
photographer's ready for you.
Thank you, Deborah. I'll be right out.
You know, you could just be the first mayor to have a side portrait.
Please, Bruce. Don't tell anyone about this.
I
If anyone
promise
finds
nothing.
out or thinks I'm not fit to be mayor, it's all over. Everything I've worked for.
Next.
Your secret's safe with me, Harvey.
Now I'm gonna
Thanks,
say
Bruce.
this: while you,
I owe
Batman and Dent
Again.
are enemies at this
Again
point,
and
as far as
again.
the story is concerned, Bruce and Dent can still kind of pull this off with each other.
See you around, Bruce.
That's good, I guess.
So I'm gonna say this: your actions can still save your friendship with Harvey slightly, whereas Batman, yeah, he kind of got no hope.
Out of curiosity, so if we had saved him, we would have gotten the space burn. Would he have gotten the space like
Interview with the children of
torched
Arkham's
later
leader.
on?
No,
Wonder how
No.
Vicky managed to score that.
He would
So
have
it
been
would just
Two-Face
been up.
without a scorched face.
if I remember correctly, Zed, didn't he mess up his own face?
Oh, did he? I don't even know. If
I'm
he
trying
did.
to remember
copy
if
of
he
the
did,
Gazette.
if he tried
It
to
just
mess up
arrived
his
a
own
moment ago.
face.
It seems Ms.
I
Vale
don't.
has been talking to some
I know
very
from
interesting
the
people.
last major
All the
thing he
Batman
does,
would like to find. Do you think she would be
before like the
willing to
actual
help?
ending, I
She may
don't
be
think
the
he
only
did anything
we have
after that, like
children
a
of Arkham's
after
leader.
credit type thing. I
She
don't
could
know.
be
I can check though.
persuaded to reveal her source.
Yeah,
if she's
so
been able to talk to their leader, then by
if I recall, like the
extension, so
majority
can
of
we.
this,
You think she has
his
that
face is
information
not
from
messed
Bruce
up.
Wayne?
Unlikely. I stonewalled her at the GCPD after Falcone was shot. I can't afford to waste time with Vicky. Let's offer her a chat with Batman.
Good idea, sir.
Can you scramble the line?
Right away.
Vale.
I saw your story in the Gazette this morning. I want to talk.
Who is this?
Hey,
Hello?
I think you know exactly who this is.
Batman.
Investigative journalism suits you.
I'd like to think so.
okay, so a
I've been
mysterious
meaning to
voice
thank you.
calls her and she
What you did
automatically
at the
thinks
debate.
Batman.
I mean, this is
Not sure it
Gotham.
would have made it happen otherwise.
Is he's a Batman,
Say
Joker?
anyone.
Yeah, that's it.
Cobblepot Park.
Deal.
Batman, Joker, Penguin.
Oh.
How many supervillains?
Or one of the goons who's going to kidnap you.
Yeah, so yeah, no, I'm still not trusting her. Betting she's tied up into this somehow.
Strange place to meet.
Wasn't sure you were gonna show. Gotta admit, part of me thought it was a prank call.
She's a villain. She's a bloody villain.
Nothing is
Hey.
ever this easy.
Yeah, why
There
here?
are safer options out there. Why here?
Seemed topical.
No, it don't.
So,
That's not. She is a bloody villain.
I'll see if
This
you
is
have
the
any
most
questions.
fucking worst.
I'm
Children of
calling
Arkham
it.
seem to
She's
be
a
The
your
park
biggest
where
target.
Bruce Wayne got jumped.
We all know their methods are extreme, but what about their message? Their leader claims that Gotham's elite have been abusing their power, often at the expense of ordinary citizens. For the record, do you think there's any validity to what they're saying? In your opinion?
Hey,
I don't want this conversation recorded.
I thought we were here for an interview.
Turn it off.
really? You think a bit?
Fine.
Okay. She's a villain. She is a
The
bloody
message
villain.
is picking up traction, especially since the interview.
I need to know everything they told you.
Does no one read anymore? It was a
No.
lot of posturing and grandiose monologuing, really. We're going to purge the city of corruption, sort of thing. Not great from an investigative standpoint, but the public will eat it up. Part of the job, you know? If that's the only reason you called me, you should really just read it yourself. They aren't trying to hide their motivations. It's all out there. Clear as day.
Gotham needs to know how dangerous the children of Arkham really are. You are hiding the truth.
Huh. My editor says the physical copies are practically sold out. I'd say the truth is getting out there. It just may not be the side you like. But that's why I'm here. To get the other half I'm missing.
Okay, come on. She's
Where
gotta
did
be
you
a
meet?
villain.
How did they contact you?
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna stop you right there.
Listen to-
I'm not selling out a source. Not even for Batman. The circumstances of that meeting are confidential.
Wait a minute.
Just like this one.
They took you
I'm
hostage.
Sure you wouldn't want me telling everyone how to get a hold of you.
X.
The children of Arkham hurt you too. They don't deserve your protection.
That's not up to me to decide. I
What
have to
the
remain
shit?
unbiased. Something you should learn to do.
Come on!
What does
How can
that
she
mean?
not be a villain?
I'm talking about Bruce Wayne. I still want to believe he's a good guy too, but with the information that surfaced, everyone's angry. Everyone wants him to answer for what his family did. Everyone,
Of course they do.
except for you. Why haven't you gone after him yet? No way he just slipped under your radar. But so far, no action from you against him. No investigation.
Bruce Wayne is innocent. He's not responsible for what his father did.
Maybe not, but he still benefits from it. All those people suffered so that he could prosper up in that mansion of his. I don't know if you have some connection with him. Maybe there's more to this story than I realize. But you can't ignore the facts. Whether he intended to or not, his family has been stealing from innocent people for years. So, what are you gonna do about it? What is Batman doing to protect them from Bruce Wayne?
The children of
People wanna
Arkham.
B.
Believe me, I'll make sure Bruce Wayne's debt is repaid.
Gotham will be glad to hear it. Thank you. Good luck with the children of Arkham. I'll be sure your
Okay.
message gets out.
X.
We are not done. We had a deal.
You're right. You upheld your end. God, I could lose my job for this, but... Here. This is where we met for the interview. Just please, don't tell
What
anyone I gave
happened
this
to
to
her
you.
face there? That glitch? Like her entire face dropped.
That may have been a graphical glitch.
Okay.
Telltale Games has been known to have those.
Okay, come on. She's got to be in league with this somehow. She's a villain, right?
Now I'm gonna say this. Let's not forget Telltale have a very bad habit of writing characters this way, where they try to stonewall you when it should make no sense why they shouldn't just come out and say it to you. Remember at the end of Wolf Among Us when we had that courtroom scene and people tried to turn on us.
Everything's dark, quiet.
I know, but this
It's
is
empty.
so heavy.
Sign of the children of Arkham?
I mean, my
They
God,
must
all
gone
she's
far.
missing is a mustache to
It
twirl.
should be there.
Hey,
They'll show eventually.
I don't doubt you. I'll continue monitoring the drone feeds from here.
So
Thanks.
that's what had
Yeah,
me
look
was I'm
around.
like, wait a minute, they took you hostage.
I'm sorry, all Vicky's missing is a
There's
bloody
a body
mustache
here.
to twirl.
Likely the work of the children of Arkham.
Either you're
See
in
what
with
they
them
want
or
to.
you're just stupid.
Yes.
Well,
I
you know
think
what?
She's in with them.
She's a reporter, so I would believe that she's stupid.
I believe she's with them. She's a reporter. She's a media guzzling
He's been
vulture.
dead for a while from the looks of it. One of the children of Arkham. Loyalty doesn't get you much with these people, does it?
Seems strange.
There's something else. He was shot
What
dead
about-
center. Twice. Executed.
It outlived his usefulness, I suppose.
This man's veins. They look like Montoya's veins after she was drugged, only they're so much worse. The same drug from the debate.
I feared we hadn't seen the last of it.
There's no puncture mark here. No entry point for an injection.
So, how did it get in his body?
He was sneezed on.
Possible. It's the new coronavirus.
Please don't.
I'm sorry. All right.
Not.
We have to get
They've
up.
been
All
referencing
right, we
the
have
map.
to get up.
Whatever
so
they're building must hinge on it somehow.
Up to read the board.
This depot is pretty
Or
centrally
you could just
located.
look up.
Excuse me, did you not watch Batman Begins? That cow is not designed to move.
Well, this one is.
Well, that's just unrealistic. Who would
A
design a
detonation
headpiece
device,
to turn?
but it's disabled.
It must have intended to hook it up to something.
The timer is set for 27 minutes and 13 seconds.
From now.
The numbers aren't moving. Doesn't seem to be counting down yet. This is how they were timing their route. Alfred, what stations are within a 27-minute train ride from this depot?
Looking into the transportation database now. Sir, there's just one. Mercy Street Station.
It's one of the busiest places in the city. Thousands of people go in and out every hour. I need to know what they're going to do with the drug. Exactly how they're planning on releasing it. These barrels match the shrapnel that I found at the docks.
Okay, can't do that. The other stuff. Oh.
If memory, if my memory is right, I think in terms of this linking, you can only ever link two things together at a time, until Batman inevitably just has enough things linked that he figures it out.
This solvent increases dermal permeability. Looks like they ran out of the absorbing agent.
Oh, that's
Something's
helpful.
spilled here.
I mean, honestly, wouldn't it make most sense just put
This
like
is the drug they've been using. Refined. It's the same as the one given to Montoya and Harvey.
Sorry, Augment, you cut in and out there a little bit.
I was saying, wouldn't it just make the most sense to administer the drug through
This
some
train
kind
car has
of
been modified.
a sprinkler system or a ventilation system?
It depends how many people they plan on getting, because it seemed
for now.
It seemed to me what they're trying to do is they're trying to.
Looks like
Are they trying to sprinkle this? Yeah, never mind. Archimedes, you got it right. Sprinkler.
The train car is their delivery system.
Maximum coverage.
There's a reason I'm scared to death of chemicals.
This wouldn't work.
Are you sure
I
it's
need
not
to
just
know where
'cause
their
they
target
confuse
is.
you?
Oh no, there's plenty of things that confuse me that I'm not scared about. Like liquid soap. How does that work?
Traces of both chemicals here. The drug is being modified here.
I mean, that's.
Changing it.
That's a joke.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, soap is nothing more than animal fat, if memory serves. A bar of soap.
Please tell me you thought of that on the fly.
So, it make me wonder:
This
is
isn't
liquid
dangerous enough
soap?
to be their
True, I
plan.
might have
I
to
need to
slap
know
you
where
the
their
next
target
time I
is.
see you.
Is liquid? I wonder: is liquid soap just?
I have to know the answer to this question.
Wait, am I missing something else?
See, it's always confused me. How did they get that far into a liquid?
Please tell me you're joking. Please tell me this is one elaborate joke you thought on the fly. 'Cause if it's not, then a slap may become a punch.
Pretty good for on the fly, right?
Okay, thank Christ.
Oh, come on, give me credit. That was good for on the fly.
No, that was great, but you had me going, which is why it was great.
The modified train car is going to be sent to Mercy Street Station.
Oh, dude.
Damn it.
That was good. I'm proud of that one. Liquid soap.
They're manufacturing the drug so that it can be absorbed through the skin. The drug.
No!
The children of Arkham must have found a way to weaponize it.
Oh my god!
A drug that can
Really?
absorb into skin.
How
It will
how did
affect
he figure
hundreds of
that
people
out?
at once. They're loading the modified drug into the tanks on the train cars, dispersing it through the sprinklers.
The timers are set to go off just as it rolls in over the crowds.
That's
We aren't prepared to contain something of that scale. Releasing a drug like that in so populated an area would be devastating.
They could infect the entire city if they had enough.
Good thing you reduced their supply at the construction site.
Thankfully, there wasn't enough of the chemical to mix with the rest of the stockpile of drugs.
There's a train coming. Take cover.
Yes! Take cover! Flying over me. Let me go up!
Is that a woman?
If I'd known you were gonna make me lug this thing myself, I would have worn more comfortable shoes.
Just add it to the list of your mistakes. Must be why you didn't come through on your last assignment.
Okay, can we just acknowledge that I figured out the sprinkler system much faster than Batman?
We're down to our last few
To be fair, it was hard to connect all those things. The camera wasn't working for me.
I get it, but still, can we acknowledge that?
Sure.
Seriously, is that a woman?
Okay, you two, get these mixed. Load it onto
Tough
the
to
train.
tell, really, from that. They're not.
I'm saying that mostly because I've noticed that all the men in this
Buffy.
Telltale series are much bulkier.
She must have a good reason for being there.
Hey.
Doesn't sound like she's too happy to be here.
She might need your help.
We're
No
done here,
shit.
right?
Not yet.
No. There's no part 2 of this. I got what you wanted. I'm done.
You might as well come out, Batman. I know you're here.
Yeah,
No
because
way,
he
I did
went
not
up
bring
as
him
they
here.
were arriving.
I honored our deal.
Oh, I know you did. But now, you're a loose end. Surrender. Unless you'd like to see firsthand what a critical dose looks like. She joined poor Esther Cobblepot. Death might be preferable.
I know what you had planned with the Skyrim.
Okay, I didn't
It's
want him to
not
jump
going to
out.
happen.
Then killing you both will have to be a consolation prize.
Okay, seriously, how do you have enough time to do
Thanks,
that and he
Max.
doesn't have enough time to react? Well,
Train's ready. Move out.
Well, you know your arm's gonna be broken. Oh, never mind.
Just the jaw. Ouch.
just over the rail.
Don't get ahead of yourself. I decide when this ends. You have to face the truth sometime, Batman. You can't protect Gotham from itself. They lit the fire. We're just here to stoke the flames.
You do a lot of talking. Not sure you can back it up.
Try me. Go on. Show me how you'll save your precious city. Just like the other.
God, it's actually the Joker?
No, I've only seen one Joker fight equally that well.
So short-sighted.
was a good look.
Well, that was actually pretty clever.
What the hell kind of bullshit weapon is that?
I don't know.
Hang in there. Don't pass out on me. Come on,
Pretty
Bats.
insulated, right?
Batman does not pass out. He takes manly naps.
God, after.
Shut up. I'm gonna get you somewhere safe. Just stay with me.
So I'm gonna say this. That's why I like saving Selina, just because she's a very useful ally.
I can see that.
Now
And no
I'm gonna
matter
pause
what,
it
Dent
here
becomes an
because
asshole.
that was the actual end of the part. Plus that yeah, that was the full 25 minute. Plus what else was it gonna shoot? I just lost my trail. Oh, the reason I originally, when I first saw a playthrough of this game and I didn't think it was Vicky, I'm more than convinced no one could fight that way unless it's someone else.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because you saw that. That's some kung fu bullshit we saw just there
Yeah.
a couple of moments ago.
Yeah, seriously.
How many people do you know can deflect a batarang?
Not many.
Let alone take Batman in a hand-to-hand fight. Well, a staff-to-hand fight.
Yeah, so who the hell is that?
Granted, that's some bullshit type, weaponry it has.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
No.
they have a fucking force stick.
So what is that?
From what I understand, it's essentially some type of sonic,
No,
staff.
not the device. What is the villain?
Like who are they or what?
No, what's his or her? What's its name?
Oh,
Like, does it get
Lady Arkham.
Is it Lady Arkham? Okay.
It's Lady Arkham.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So it is a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't find out that the name is Lady Arkham until the end of this episode, but I mean, you figured out just from looking at it.
Yeah,
that
you
it was
already
a
figured out it
female,
was
so
a woman
it
by
really
body
doesn't matter
type.
trying to hide that at this
Yeah,
point.
because I mean, that might be a gaming thing, but you notice all the guys in this are a lot bigger.
Now, the reason I said they improved on this, when you see the Joker and Riddler in the next game, they are very narrow and lengthy.
Well, that's good. Okay, wait, is it actually Vicky?
Is
it? I don't know, unless you want us to reveal who it is.
Because the other thing you have to think of is why is someone leading this in the first place and using the name of Arkham?
Well, that's kind of easy to guess.
I mean, yeah, but
You know what? I'll save it. I'll let the pieces play out, but put it on record that
You think is Vicky's your number one suspect right now?
Vicky's still my primary suspect, which I admit is a little bit biased because she's a media whore. But
That's like the primary reason she's a media hole. That's why I chose her.
hey, there are worse reasons.
No, I'm not saying you're wrong for that logic. I'm just laughing at it. Okay, any other thoughts before we end this part?
Yeah.
I will say this, just to add one more thing. Watching this whole episode play out when Harvey's face isn't screwed up, and watching him go split personality on you in that one cutscene, it's like, wait a minute, what?
yeah, because you'd think you'd save him from that, and then no, he becomes Two-Face anyway, and it's like, I'm sorry, what? I thought I fixed this!
Now, to be fair, both comic book and TV shows had him always with the split personality, and they always showed him as he would have became Two-Face whether his face got messed up or not. That just gave him the excuse.
Pretty much.
Now that being said, if my face looked that bad, again, I would kill the closest living thing to me every time I looked in the mirror at that point.
Okay, if you're ever in the hospital, I'm not visiting you.
Yeah, that's probably small. I will understand. You can mail me flowers or something.
I'll set up a video conference.
Yeah, we'll just do this.
Shadow off! Don't look in the mirror. Don't look in the mirror. Oh, he looked in the mirror. I hope that isn't his iPad. Fraud!
And yep. We would just hear murder sounds from the other end.
You just hear people dying in the hallway and gunshots.
Where did you get the gun?
Oh, I'm assuming they had security outside my door when they... I'm assuming, unless they thought I messed up my own face, they would have security outside the door.
At which point we'd be debating, so do we call the police to fix this, or do we just let it be and he'll tire himself out?
We'll just let him tire himself out.
You will just let him kill the entire hospital.
Well, I mean, we're not going to send him to a good hospital. I mean, clearly, he'd have to pay for the good hospital, and he's not going to want that.
Okay.
No, that's fair.
I mean, come on. You know how they get you on those hospital bills.
Oh, no, I know full well how they get me on those hospital bills.
So you want us to send you to a shitty hospital so you don't feel as bad, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. See? I'm looking out for him.
I'm going to assume it just saved, because if I recall, that was the ending of a scene that was just saved, so...
Not close enough, who cares?
Yeah, no, we'll just have to reenact everything.
Sounds good.
Okay, let me end this.